Welcome to the Prep Locker Room Show. Now, as you know, we've been following the Puget Sound area's high school football teams as they make their way toward the King Bowl. Today at the Tacoma Dome, 3 semifinal games were held, including the AAA clash between 2 unbeaten teams, Franklin and Newport.
Boy, what a game it was supposed to be, and did it turn out that way? For one, of course. Going into it, the Franklin Quakers were viewed as the underdog. They didn't mind that role at all, you see, because the last 2 weeks, they've been the underdogs, and they have pulled off upset victories. As for Newport, well, they too have shown great desire in their playoff run. The Knights, they had to come from behind. They've done it before. Could they do it again? What kind of a game would it be? Let's go to the Tacoma Dome. Going into the game, honey, the crowd was there. Everything was set. Another AAA semifinalist, the Curtis Vikings, looking on. They saw a good game. Newport's Todd Hollinsworth takes the handoff, powers through tacklers. Newport 6-0. It was Hollinsworth again on a third down. He runs through tacklers 13 yards. Newport jumps out to a 12-0 lead. Franklin comes right back, led by their quarterback, Corey Sampson, looking to pass. Sampson finds Travis Spring behind the defense. No one to catch him. 65 yards, and Newport's lead is now 12-6. The Knights put together a nice drive. Troy Hollins takes the handoff, goes around the right end. Now Newport leads it 18-6. In the second half, Hollinsworth again powers his way into the end zone from 6 yards out for a touchdown. Now it's 25-6 Newport. But there's more. Newport's Aaron Gilligan on the keeper, goes around the left end, takes off 15 yards and goes in for 6. Now it's 34-6 Newport. Franklin tries to get back into it. Quarterback Corey Sampson tries to pass, but it's picked off by Tony Howard of the Knights. Any chance of a Quaker comeback ended right there, and Newport went on to a 41-12 victory over Franklin.
Yeah, we're really happy. We came out, scored 41 points.
We're number one already.
We played great defense. We're really emotional right now. We're stoked to go to the King Bowl.
So now
Newport will play the winner of this game in the AAA state championship. Curtis, the defending state champs, take on Richland. This clash should go down to the wire. The Curtis Vikings feature a strong running game between Singor Mobley and Brian Smith, while Richland has quarterback Brian Edwards, the leading passer in the AAA. Now to AA, where the tough Tumwater Thunderbirds were pitted against the Bremerton Knights. This was supposed to be a rebuilding year for Tumwater since they only had 5 starters returning from last year's championship team. Not so. Tumwater is ranked number 1 in AA with an 11-0 record. Overall, the T-Birds have won 24 straight games. As for Bremerton, they've gone 10-2, but finishing strong with 8 victories in a row. Going into this one, the Knights weren't expected to have much of a shot. Bremerton made mistakes early. Quarterback Ron Torres overthrows the swing pass. The ball goes behind him. Jeff Johnson of Tumwater picks it up and runs it in. 14 yards. Tumwater led 14-0 in the first. The Thunderbirds keep coming, though. Quarterback Chris Dolman tosses it 21 yards, and Barrett Burbidge makes the leaping grab. It was 21-0 Tumwater in the second. Meanwhile, the guy piling up all the yardage for Tumwater was number 44, Kevin Clark. Clark totaled 224 yards on 25 carries. He scored 2 touchdowns. The Thunderbirds used some trickery in their game plan, the inside reverse, and Barrett Burbidge ends up with the ball. He bursts up the middle and into the end zone, 34-0 Tumwater in the third. Bremerton catches Tumwater napping on 4th and 1. Quarterback Ron Torres with a keeper, and he's off and running. Down the sideline, 63 yards, and Bremerton finally gets on the board, 34-7. The Knights would get another, the handoff to Mike Gursky, who goes in from 7 yards out, 34-14. But a 20-point deficit would be as close as Bremerton got as Tumwater walked away with a 41-20 victory. The Thunderbirds are on their way to the King Bowl.
I just expect, come here and, do what I can for the, good of the team and all. And the line just did their job and, adjusted to their defense because it was a little different than what we thought. Yes, our line did a great job adjusting.
You had one incredible run right down the sideline down here. You ran over about 3 different people, then broke away for the touchdown.
I don't know. Early in the game, I was trying to juke them and stuff, get around these guys, but these guys were so quick. And so I just, try to put the shoulder down and, keep legs going.
What's next for Tumwater? The winner of this game, Mount Rainier, a heavy underdog against unbeaten Cheney. Mount Rainier is used to being underdogs. This is the first year they've ever been to the playoffs. Cheney is gunning for its 3rd straight King Bowl appearance.
All right, stay with us now. When our prep coverage continues here on the locker room, we'll have the highlights from a thriller of an A Division game. Don't go away.
At Sound Advice, you can get a transferable cellular phone for $299 or an Alpine cassette deck, just $159. From Sound Advice, car stereo stores.
Can the excuses? It's time you got cable TV. Get the most and the best in home entertainment. Cable TV gives you 24-hour news, exciting sports action, high-quality performances, classic movies, and great educational programs. Get the viewing choices only cable TV can give you. And for a limited time, when you donate food to the needy, order cable TV and HBO, and installation is just $9.95. Plus, get your first month of Showtime or the Disney Channel free. Get HBO for blockbuster hits, original movies, series, and main event sports. Showtime brings you exclusive movies, comedy, and exciting original productions. And the Disney Channel delivers high-quality entertainment for today's families. Call 1-800-CABLE-90. This offer won't last, so can the excuses. Get cable TV now. Call 1-800-CABLE-90. Help feed the needy and order cable TV and HBO and get installation for just $9.95. Plus, get your first month of Showtime or the Disney Channel free. Call now. Certain restrictions apply.
Liquidation sales makes gift giving super affordable during our $1 million toy liquidation. 14-inch baby True Love, $2.99. Wildlife encyclopedias, $1.79 each. Children's play chair, only $2.79. Heavy-duty U-Haul truck and trailer, $10.79. Kids BMX bicycles, 12, 16, or 20-inch, starting at $34.88. Jumbo coloring books, only 99 cents each. Drinking wet, only $1.49. Bring your list to liquidation sales in Spanaway. We're at 14918 Pacific Avenue. In Tacoma, 3802 South Cedar Street.
This week, Rogers Home Furnishings is clearing out merchandise.
It's our spectacular after Thanksgiving clearance.
Check out these prices.
This country French sofa and love seat set, both pieces just $5.99.
This oak jewelry armoire is yours for a low $187.
Get this handsome cherry 4-poster bed, now only $199.
But you'd better hurry. Rogers after Thanksgiving clearance won't last long.
Get to Rogers Home Furnishings, Auburn, Chehalis, Olympia, Tacoma, and University Place, and our new store in Tukwila on South Center Parkway.
Welcome back. It was the chance North Mason was waiting for. 4 weeks ago, the Bulldogs lost to undefeated Eatonville. It was North Mason's only loss of the year. Well, today, North Mason got a second chance when they faced Eatonville in the semifinals of the Class A state playoffs. Eatonville was expected to cruise, but that's not what happened. Eatonville went into the game beating opponents by an average 4 touchdowns a game. The Cruisers continued that pace, getting the jump early. Quarterback Eric Snyder hits number 80, Conan Kemp. 7-0 Eatonville. Eatonville strikes again, and this time on the flea flicker. Snyder to Kemp, who tosses it 36 yards to Greg McGill. 14-0 Eatonville at the half. North Mason's defense came alive in the second half. So did their running game. Chris Hockey sneaks in from 1 yard out, making it 14-6. Bulldogs decide to go for the 2 points. Tom March hands off to Joe Marsh, who scores to make it 14-8. North Mason breaks through again. Star running back James Kindell sweeps left and runs through for 10 yards. We're tied at 14. The extra point would put the Bulldogs ahead with 2.5 minutes left. The snap is down. But as you can see, the kicker, Tom March, misses it, and we're still tied. Eatonville took advantage, getting into field goal range. Tom Zerflew did the rest, sending one through and giving Eatonville the dramatic 17-14 victory over North Mason. Eatonville advances to the Class A King Bowl game.
Well, it was a real tough game for us, and we haven't been in that kind of game that went to the last minute or so. So I thought our kids reacted well, played great. We're thrilled. On to the King Bowl. Yeah, we're excited. We haven't talked about it. We knew we had to get by this game, so we're thrilled with the opportunity. Kind of give us a little reality check, maybe, because maybe we weren't as good as we thought we were or something. They really played a tough game, and they did.
Now Eatonville awaits the winner of this game to find out who they'll play in the King Bowl. Undefeated Ephrata faces the team that knocked them out in the semis last year, Toppenish. Ephrata is the top-ranked A team in the state and has been to the King Bowl 3 of the last 4 years.
When we come back, the schools get smaller, but the spirit is still there. It's B11 and B8 matchups getting ready for the King Bowl.
When Ford designed the new Explorer, they started with V6 power, then added four-wheel drive and plenty of cargo space, plus 4 doors and all kinds of room. This Explorer also comes with air conditioning, captain's chairs, AM, FM, you name it. New Explorer. It's one 4x4 that really has it all together. Drive it at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
United Buy and Sell Furniture Warehouse is on the move. Seattle, Tacoma, and now Linwood.
The No Frills, No Gimmicks Furniture Warehouse operation is here.
Brand name furniture and mattresses for less, a lot less. Prices as little as 1/2 regular stores.
Yes, up to 1/2. That's why we're expanding so quickly.
United Buy and Sell Furniture Warehouse.
Seattle, Tacoma, and now open in Linwood.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one dose of Pepto-Bismol helps relieve an upset stomach. As it coats, Pepto starts to work on contact. Pepto-Bismol, the one that coats, is the only one you need.
There is a place on the shores of Puget Sound, on beautiful Orcas Island, a romantic and historic place to enjoy nature and just relax. A place so close, yet removed from the burdens of a fast-paced lifestyle. Rosario Resort and Spa offers both affordable weekend packages and tremendous savings midweek. Call toll-free 1-800-562-8820 and get away to Rosario Resort and Spa.
I think they're going to the King Bowl. Welcome back to our prep coverage here. Now, in news from off the field, Redmond High School coach Jim Sampson has resigned after 9 seasons with the Mustangs. It was a disappointing year for Redmond. Injuries led to a 2-7 year. For the first time since '82, Redmond failed to contend for a King Code Conference playoff berth. Coach Sampson will remain at Redmond High and continue to be an assistant coach with the girls' basketball team.
Now back to the playoff action. The Class B11 and B8 finalists were determined last week, so the teams could have Thanksgiving off. Isn't that nice? Reardon and Rainier will play for the B11 title in the King Bowl. Reardon comes in with an 8-2 record. Rainier with just 1 loss in 11 tries. They'll kick it off at noon on December 1st in King Bowl 14.
And the Class B finalists, they're Elmira Cooley Heartline. That'll be at 10-1, taking on Colton, who is 10-1. Isn't that nice? Elmira Cooley Heartline knocked off defending B8 champion Odessa in last week's semifinals, 40-20. Colton blew out Lake Quinault 60-14. They'll kick off in the King Bowl at 9:30 in the morning, and if you've never seen that play where they drop a couple of linemen and a halfback and play with 8 men on a side, it is quick. But, you know, in some states it gets lower than that. They play 6-man ball.
Whoa. I'd like to check that out. I've
yeah,
never
that
seen
is fun. 3 linemen, 3 backfield men, and go at it, and the scores are usually 80-70.
Kind of fans like.
True.
Well, we know the B division matchups. Tomorrow we'll find out the matchups in the A divisions, and we'll have highlights and scores tomorrow on the 6 o'clock news.
Of course, King Bowl number 14 is next Saturday, the 1st of December. So next Friday night at 11:30, we'll have a King Bowl preview, and we'll hear from the coaches and the players. You have a good weekend.
Good night.